All right, what's going on? Got some die cast to crack open. Not too much. Not going to be a long video. Um, First off, Fordsman 84. I'm hoping sometime between now and Saturday we can hook up and swap. I got a box full of stuff for you. And Champion DJK, I got a box packed up. It'll be going out probably Friday. Maybe tomorrow, but probably Friday. So I'll hit you up with tracking on that. Everything in the box is yours, except there's 3 in there. There's a little note for you. If you have any questions, just holler at me. All right, so popped into AutoZone to get some jumper cables. And this thing was hanging on the pegs. Or actually, it was in a little sidekick thing. Unfortunately, it's not the gasser, but the long gun will do. My opinion, I like the Thunder Roller quite a bit, but I do think this is probably my favorite Hot Wheels semi that they got going on. I think they do put a little bit too much plastic in this one. But some of these long guns are really nice castings. So thought that was pretty cool. I've had it in the past and gotten rid of it. I actually had the whole 36 car set of the what was this? Heritage, the old Heritage. Now the Heritage series is that Target exclusive junk. So I got that, and then I wanted to touch on, I forgot the guy's name that won my 500 subscriber giveaway. This was supposed to be in it, and I replaced it. Somehow I think you got an Ecto first edition, which I'm fine with. If I'm going to open this and I'm going to put this in my collection, if you got any issues, holler at me and I'll track one down for you. Just let me know, or I can find something else or whatever. Or if you're good with the Ecto, just let me know what you want to do. No big deal. I've kind of taken a liking to the Texas Drive 'em. I think I've never actually taken a casting and gone after the entire run. But I'm seriously considering doing it with this. The only high dollar one left that I don't have is the Troy Lee. The rest of them I've got, other than that, and then some of the classic chases with the real riders can get up there, but nothing too crazy expensive. So I'm contemplating a Texas Drive 'em casting run. So awesome truck. Like I said, if you'd rather have this, let me know, and I'll find one for you. If you're good with the Ecto, I'm cool with that too. If if you want to see, maybe I got something else I could send out your way to make up for it, because that's kind of Bush League to say, this is part of the prize package and then you don't get it. So I'll make it right. Just let me know what you want to do. And let's see, I got mail today. I'll start by showing I'll start the Hot Wheels one. This is the Hot Wheels rendition of the LaFerrari, which I think is one of the nicest supercars out there. I think this is a $1 million car. I'm not positive on that, but I think this is up there with the McLaren and the Bugatti. This is Ferrari's supercar. And I gotta say, Hot Wheels did I think it's a bang-up job for a dollar car. I think it looks pretty sick. It looks really good. Here's the Maisto from the Exotic Design. I think they did a good job too. My thing with the Maisto though is it's a 1:55 scale, so it's pretty big. If you're a 64 scale collector like I am, That's why I don't do a whole ton of Maisto. I think I have a jammer's worth. But pretty cool. Honestly, I think I'd probably like the Hot Wheels a little bit nicer. I do like that this has rubber tires with tread, but look at the tread. You're not going to see that kind of tread on a Ferrari. Oh, we've got earth on the tires. Anyways, the reason I'm showing these is because I got some mail today. I bought this car, it's coming up on a month. I think it was probably not that long. It's probably about 20 days. So when you buy from somebody who, if they're shipping from China or Hong Kong or Japan or whatever, it takes up to about a month. I'm waiting on a couple others that I bought like right after Christmas, and I'm still waiting on them. So, but this one showed up today. This was a steal. I mean, to get Kyosho stuff shipped from overseas, it's really hard to find them less than $15 shipped. And this thing was like $8 or $9 shipped. So that to me is just phenomenal. The box is sealed. Looks like it's factory sealed. So this is going to be a fresh crack here. And I saw Lamar in your video when you were showing your Kyosho Ferraris. Right now in the 1:64 scale, Maisto and is it Barago, I think it is, they have an exclusive for the Ferrari licensing. But Kyosho has found a loophole, and I think this came out before that licensing, before that exclusive took effect, because they still make these 1:64 scale Ferraris, but they're sold as model kits. So that's how they were able to get the licensing, is you have to put the interior in, the axles in, and then you have to screw the base on. So they look exactly the same. It's still a 1:64 scale car. It's just you have to put it together real quick. And that's, to me, a small price to pay to get a high-end Ferrari, because, the Maistos are okay, but they don't hold a candle to the Kyosho. In fact, in this scale, I don't think anybody's close to Kyosho. This is my third Ferrari mini car from Kyosho. I have the 355 Spider, and I forget the other one I have. It's a convertible. I don't know. I just bought it because it was a local buy, and it's really hard finding this stuff stateside. But this car is pretty amazing. It's got the detail quality of an Auto World, with the exception of the base, but everything that you can see as it sits on the ground is equally as detailed, or probably more detailed, than what you would see with an Auto World. It's not as detailed as the Auto Art Bugatti, but Auto Art, I think it was around 2000, 2002, and they only did Bugatti. I think they did Subaru. There might have been a couple other brands, but they really didn't do a whole lot. And they're pricey. I mean, those cars, they're pricey. They're $40, $50, $60, even higher in some cases. But let me see if I can bring the light down. This black color kind of hides some of the lines of the car, but it's just so phenomenal looking. I mean, you've got these side view mirrors, which they look kind of goofy, but if you've ever seen one of these cars, that's exactly how they are. And there's a lot of curvy lines that they have to see behind. But there you go. You got the Stallion there. Detailed exhaust. Insert brake lights, which are almost like a smoked red color. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the tread on these either, but it's definitely more accurate than the Maisto. These almost look like off-road, but you can see the size difference too. And that's another thing with Kyosho is the scaling it's pretty perfect, pretty much dead on. That little Golf that I have is just awesome. But yeah, that is a very sharp looking car. I've got the Schuko 458 Italia, which that one's nice in that it has a metal body and a metal base, and it's heavy and it's highly detailed. But I think this one might be nicer. I'll have to wait till I get it on my on the street here and get some pictures, get it up on Instagram. Here's the comparison with the Hot Wheels. You can see the Hot Wheels it's just not as sleek. I still think Hot Wheels did a pretty good job with it though. I mean, Hot Wheels is a $1 car. This is a fair market value, probably a $10 car, maybe 15. When you factor in the international shipping, it can definitely increase the price. But you don't get side view mirrors with Hot Wheels very often. I noticed they're starting to do it a little bit more on the Porsches, and there might be a few others. I think the Datsun 620 has them. Some of the castings do, but most of them don't. Anyways, so that's it. Just another addition to the Kyosho collection, and I have, I think, just 2 more now that I'm waiting on. But by the time I get them, I'm sure I'll probably be waiting on another 1 or 2. I'm pretty excited because one of the 2 is basically the vehicle that I have, that I drive every day to work, from work. It's our family station wagon on the weekends. So, and it's not something, I don't know if anybody has casted it in the 1 to 64. It's out, there's a bunch of them in the 43. The only Matchbox might have done it. I don't think they have though. But I'll when it gets here, I'll crack it open and I'll show you guys. And that's it. I told you it'd be short. Wow, that was already 14 minutes. That's ridiculous for 3 cars. So, all right, well, I'm going to get some pictures uploaded to Instagram. Thanks, as always, for checking it out. Thank you, I can't believe how fast the last month, my analytics gives you a 28-day kind of tracking of how your channel's doing. And it's like every day my subscribers go up. I think I've added like 250 subscribers in the last 28 days. I think that's phenomenal. I'm glad that you guys like the channel, and feel free to comment if there's something you want to see. If you have any ideas, or if you have any questions about anything you've seen on any of my videos, if you want me to feature a certain part of my collection in a video, I'm open to all those suggestions. Constantly adding new content to crack open, it's not always practical. So, to pull 15 or 20 cars out of my collection to feature them and show them and talk about them, if you have any suggestions, let me know. But thank you so much for the support. Please follow me on Instagram if you're on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, it's probably the #1 platform for this hobby. I think it is larger than Facebook, definitely larger than YouTube. It's a huge platform for diecast. And, with YouTube, you have a couple of big hitters. You've got Race Grooves, you've got Ghost Jerker, WTFFOR. Those are, 500,000 subscribers, couple 100,000 subscribers for Ghost Jerker. I think WTFFOR is 60 or 70,000. It's getting crazy. So those are the big hitters. But those guys aside, Instagram is just unreal how many people that collect are on there. And there's raffles all the time, selling, buying, trading, and it seems like a pretty tight-knit community. I've only been on Instagram for 3 months, so but if you're not on it and you collect, you should definitely check it out. Shout out to Vic Oric, Cambodian Holiday, for getting me onto Instagram. I signed up and I hated it, and he kept hounding me. He's like, man, just get on there, you'll get the hang of it. It's real simple. It's not the best format, but it's simple enough. And man, it's crazy. There's a ton of enthusiasts on that platform. So, and I consider myself more of an enthusiast than a collector. So I would encourage all you guys and girls that collect, definitely check out Instagram if you're not on there. So that's it. That's it for the video. I can't believe I turned that into a 20-minute video. That just shows the inefficiency and the lack of production quality, because a video with this minimal amount of content should have been done in 7 minutes. And I'm at 17. So stay tuned. I'm going to be uploading some pictures of that to IG very soon. Thanks again. I will holler at the next one.